A lot of our viewers asking for the political debate to start on what Rahul Gandhi said. To all of them, I'd say that debate, I assure you, will happen tomorrow. And we've been told Congress and BJP both fielding their best 8 to 11 p.m. special edition of the News Hour. Could he have taken Narendra Modi on a little bit more directly? Well, I did feel so. At some point of time, 3 or 4 or 5 questions when he was asked on Narendra Modi, was he trying to avoid a direct contest with Modi? Watch this little clip. We are coming back to the analysis. Prime Minister, your Prime Minister accuses Narendra Modi in his press conference of presiding over, and I quote, the mass massacre of innocent citizens on the street of Ahmedabad. Mr. Rahul Gandhi, my question to you is this. Do you agree with your Prime Minister when he says that?
Well, I mean, what the Prime Minister is saying is a fact. I mean, Gujarat happened, people died. But the real issue, as far as I'm concerned...
How do you accuse Mr. Narendra Modi of it?
No, Gujarat happened, people died. The real issue at hand here...
How is Mr. Modi responsible for it?
He was Chief Minister when Gujarat happened.
Well, the fact remains that Narendra Modi has been given a clean chit in the Gulbarg massacre case by the SIT and the court, Mr. Gandhi. My question to you is, can the Congress party sustain its attack on Mr. Narendra Modi on this issue when he has been given the clean chit by the courts in the Gujarat riots?
The Congress party and the BJP have two completely different philosophies. Our attack on the BJP is based on the idea that this country needs to move forward democratically. It needs to push democracy deeper into the country. It needs to push democracy into the villages. It needs to give women democratic power. It needs to give youngsters democratic power. It is about opening the doors of the Congress party, about empowering the youth.
How is Narendra Modi responsible for the Gujarat riots? When the courts have given him a clean chit, politically your party's tack is to criticize Narendra Modi and draw him into the Gujarat riots.
Our political party is fighting an ideological battle against the BJP. And let me draw out the two pillars. Our party believes that women should be empowered, that democracy should go to every house, that the RTI, the Narega paradigm should be further expanded. The BJP believes that power should be extremely concentrated in this country. Few people should run this country. And the large mass of people in this country should have no voice.
There were 6 questions on Narendra Modi and Gujarat, how we held him responsible. Was it specific enough? The answers. Siddharth, 6, 7 questions on how you hold Mr. Narendra Modi responsible. That whole chunk went on for about 10 minutes. What did you think?
Well, I think it's very clear that Rahul Gandhi does not want to see this election framed as Modi versus Rahul. He does not want, and the Congress party has often said this, that this is not a presidential election. And the more the BJP pushes on this front and says it's Modi versus the Shahzada and so on, the more they're going to back off from this. And as I said, he began his interview by trying to say, look, let's not focus on individuals in a way. Let's look at the vision that the two parties represent. And, you know, who can blame him for wanting to take that debate in that way? Now, politically, I think where Mr. Gandhi needs to sharpen his message, it's all very well to speak of a long-term reform agenda, 10, 15, 20 years, opening the system, deepening democracy. I think these are excellent ideas. Their time has come. They need to be implemented. But you need to find the right political message to translate that agenda into an effective tool for an election which is being fought about issues that exist on the ground today, where Modi is raising very concrete charges against the Congress. Congress is unable to respond or is responding not very effectively. Congress has charges to make against Narendra Modi. PM used the press conference last month to raise those charges. Rahul Gandhi is unwilling to engage in the politics of today. He's unwilling to level charges, or he's unwilling to do the homework necessary to sustain charges when he levels them. And I think that's what is making his message slightly confusing and why he will repeatedly duck.
No, but in this whole contest, he may not want to, but it is going to be seen to be a Modi versus Rahul contest. In that, how will this work for him? Yes, Vinod Mehta. Let's give you the last word.
Arnab, well, Arnab, it was quite clear that he didn't want to provoke Narendra Modi in any way, and he did not want to answer your question whether he would take on Narendra Modi directly. But one of the things I found little disquieting in the interview was this whole talk about the system. You see, there's hardly a politician or a political party which has not promised to change the system.
Sure.
And I think the citizens of India are quite fed up with hearing this talk about the system and the system being a barrier for social change. So if you want to change the system, you have to give specific instances of where you want to change the system. But to just talk in generalities that I want to change the system, I want to empower women, etc., sounds very good, but is not credible at all because everybody has said it before.
Okay.
I think he needed to say something specific where he wanted to change the system and how he was going to change the system.
Well, Vinod Mehta, we are going to have a full political debate on this. Already political leaders are saying we want to give our point of view on what he said on Modi, what he said on price rise, specifically what he said on 1984, what he said on 2002, and whether or not he should have committed himself to a debate with Narendra Modi. To both of you gentlemen, thank you very much for staying up late. And just a reminder, political debate is tomorrow on the Newshour. We start at 8, we carry on till 11 p.m. And the Rahul Gandhi interview is up again at 11 o'clock. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night and goodbye.